Hello networkers, my name is Michael and this is a new series called Off Topic, part of our Ask the Network Engineer series where I talk about other things in the networking field or things to be aware of. And in this first video, this is something that I am very confident that many of my watchers here know about. This has been happening since the beginning of time, and that is phishing-based emails. And I thought this would be a great video to quickly talk about for the next few minutes, just to get the ball rolling with this off-topic thing that I like to start doing on my channel. So this is an email that I received back on May 18th, and it said, "We need more information from you, KYC," and that stands for Know Your Customer. And it says that unfortunately we are unable to verify your identity. They need proof of identity. So they want me to submit a colored picture of a valid government issue photo ID, like a passport or my driver's license. Now, when I first saw that, the alarms went off. That is very suspicious. I've been using LinkedIn for a long time. That's not something that they typically ask for. Plus, there's a little link here, and if you mouse over it, well, it goes to a link that is not linkedin.com. So what I do, and what I typically do for any emails, is I close the email, I go to linkedin.com, and then from there I look at my messages and my alerts, and of course, guess what? Nothing like that is even there. This is another example of a phishing email. So what's the big deal? Why am I doing a video on this particular thing here? This is basically one of the reasons why I think it's great for me to do a quick off-topic 5-minute video to talk about these kind of things that are out there so that you know about it. You can tell your customers about it. You can tell your users about it. That if you get an email from LinkedIn that says something about this, discard it. It is a phony email. My final point is this. And this is what I usually tell my customers and family members or other people that ask me, how do I handle this kind of stuff in terms of phishing type stuff, whether it's by email or by phone call? Like you're getting a phone call from the IRS or from Microsoft, that sort of thing. How do you handle that? And my answer for that is what I've been doing for a long time is by default, I do not trust the emails that I received. I do not trust the phone calls that I receive. Okay, that's by default. And so, for example, like if I get any emails, I first figure out what kind of privacy information, or I'm sorry, let me phrase it differently. What kind of information is required of me to provide to you? Okay, and I think about it. Is that information that I'm providing, is it personal in nature? And if it is, then I need to, of course, call in or go to the official website to validate that claim. So this is a very good example of that this is a email that is asking for personal information, passport and driver license. That's very personal. Why are you asking me that? Okay, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe you change your policy. No problem. Let me go to linkedin.com. So I'm not using anything that I see here. I don't care if there's a website here, there's a phone number here. I'm not using none of that information because again, I do not trust anything that is here. Okay. Simple as that. So I will go to linkedin.com and I will validate that claim, which of course is going to always be false. Again, I want something to start off the conversation of what this kind of off-topic series is going to be about, and to provide awareness so that if you get an email just like this, you know how to handle it.